what is up? It is your favorite moto vlogger back with another video, and today I'm gonna do a total 360. A couple weeks ago I dropped a video about the 5 things I hate about the 24 Road Glide. Today we're gonna spin it around. I'm gonna tell you the 5 things I absolutely love about the 2024 Road Glide. You know the drill. Without further delay, let's get that money. And yes, sir, the #1 thing that I love about the 24 Road Glide is the smooth as butter Big Daddy 117 engine.
And this was one of the reasons why I love the bike, and it absolutely was my first reason, and that is the performance. Now let's test it out. All right, fellas, it's time to put this bike to the test and see what she can do. Let's go. Tired of playing with these people up on the expressway. Let's get money, baby. Here we go. Yes, sir, handles like a dream. We're at 100 miles an hour right now, fellas, and I'm handling it like a dream. This is one of the reasons why you should buy a Road Glide right now, fellas. I am rolling, doing 100, feeling like I'm just cruising down the highway right now.
It's gonna give you great horsepower, and not to mention you're gonna get great torque, and that's from the rear wheel as well. And then they redefined the whole engine. They opened up the throttle body, which is gonna let more air get into that engine, and in turn it's gonna give you more horsepower. So you're gonna get a powerful bike out of the stock room, right off the showroom floor. Not only are you gonna get a bike that is more powerful than last year's model and a brand new redefined engine, but you're gonna get amenities that you never would have had. Now let's talk about a couple of them right here. And these are some of my faves that I think are gonna win you guys over. Now this is gonna be equipped on the Street Glide as well as the Road Glide. Now say for instance it starts raining, you guys are looking cute with your girl, and it starts pouring down. You're gonna just go and hit mode, and you guys see the cloud right there. I'm gonna jump up on it. You can see the cloud right there. You are now in rain mode. And rain mode is gonna automatically pull the traction control up. It's gonna take the bike over, and it's gonna make the bike ride more stable. Now I used this in a couple videos ago. I'm gonna link it right there so you guys can check that out, where I really explain it all the way. But it is a great tool. You will absolutely fall in love with it. None of us like to get caught in the rain. This is a great feature. And road mode is just gonna be your cool classic touring mode right there, where you're just gonna hit the urban streets. You're just out for a great ride. That's gonna be the one for you. So now it is time to switch it in to sport mode. And what that's gonna do is put an S on your chest, guys, because it is gonna give you all the power you need. Guys, seriously, you need to jump out, ride this bike, and let me know in the comments below what you think when you switch it into sport mode. I'm telling you, it is a huge difference. Not to mention, it is gonna make the bike rumble and grumble. If you got some slip-ons or you got a full intake system on there, man, it's gonna sound amazing. #2 is gonna be the infotainment and technology. We're gonna jump right in. All right, so let me show you why this bike is technologically sound and the best bike that Harley-Davidson has ever made. Now you guys see that beautiful screen. I'm gonna hit the button and we're gonna let it reset so you guys can see how everything starts up. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit it again, and you see how that Harley pops in there. Now this is a 12.3-inch screen right here, by far the biggest. Not even Indian has a screen this big. But guys, you can see the speedometer and everything all set up in there. Now if you come over here, I'm gonna hit these 3 bars right here, and that's gonna bring up the menu. And through that menu, you can pretty much navigate through all of the settings and all that stuff. We'll go into settings real quick, and let me show you just an example. You see device manager, which is your phone. You can do all of your phone settings, and like I said, fellas, we can display and make this all change. It is so much that you can do. I cannot show you guys everything, but it is all laid out with the controls. You control the music on this side. Over here controls the menu and all the settings. It is just a lot of technology. We're gonna go through a lot of that in another video, but again, this bike is technologically superior to any other bike out there on the road. Yes, sir. And #3 are the upgrades. Let's talk about it. So fellas, let me ask you, how many times Harley-Davidson has released a new bike and just pretty much gave it a paint job and didn't do any upgrades? We wanted upgrades, and in the 24 Road Glide and Street Glide for that matter, they gave them to us. We're gonna start from the top and work our way down. Now, first and foremost, most obvious is gonna be that sweet, oh my God, that sweet shark fin right there, as you guys see, and I'm gonna go all the way around it so you can really get in there. Now, they took the blinkers off here and integrated it in the system, put them right there. I think everything works amazing on that. Not to mention that this bike is aerodynamically better than last year's model. Guys, you gotta really jump on and test ride so you'll see what I'm talking about, but it is absolutely badass. Then we gotta swing down. Harley-Davidson actually did give us some wheels that we could rock with. Now, I'm not liking these 19-inch wheels, but I like the wheels that they gave me on the stock. They look a lot better than any other year. So what's the first thing you're gonna do when you get a new bike? Of course, you're gonna change the handlebars, right? But in this case, the 24 Road Glide, you can see they gave us a great set of apes right here, and not to mention a nice actually set of grips. If you can see that right there, it feels really, really good. Now, one thing I really, really love about what they did with the bike this year, and you guys are gonna love it as well, you see the faceplate right here? So if you wanna adjust your handlebars, all you gotta do is hit 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can adjust them in like 5 seconds. Before, we had to go through all that craziness just to get to the handlebars to adjust them. So kudos to you, Harley-Davidson. Let's get that money. So one of the things I wanted on the new bike was better storage, and Harley listened to us. They actually gave us a couple innovative things, and let me show you real quick. I'm gonna pop up onto these front pockets right here, and now you guys see that little button right there. You just push, pops right up with a nice slow motion and pops right back in. Let me hit it one more time. Pushes, nice motion right there. And then they also redesigned the bags right here and gave it a wider look. Now let me sit from the side and you guys can see how much wider that looks right there. Let me pop into the bag with the quick release right here. We're gonna pop that and you guys can see it is wider throughout the bag, so you're able to get more items in there. That definitely was a good idea on their part. Now I want to throw a question to each and every one of you out there. Now you see the redesign of the bags. Now before, on my last bike, I had the stretch bags that covered up the pipes. I thought that was badass. Now I actually like this look back here with the performance look right here, but I want to know what you guys think about that. Would you prefer to have these bags with the short ones right here, or the stretch ones that covered the pipe up and made the bike look badass? Leave me something in the comments below. Let me know what you think. So this is going to be one of the upgrades that I absolutely love in the new bike. So what Harley-Davidson did now, guys, and you probably already know this, but they went to a liquid cooled version now, which is going to cool the bike off and make it run more efficient. Now, when you shut the bike off after a long ride and you guys are out there rocking and rolling, there is a fan that is going to cut on and it is going to cool that bike off even faster and make the bike continue to run more efficiently. One of the badass upgrades right there that I believe is going to set this bike apart. Now I could go on and on all day long about the bike, but one of the best upgrades that I think that they made to this year's model is going to definitely be the seat, guys. And this is one of the most comfortable seats that is actually stock. I am in no hurry to change this. I took some road trips, as you guys saw in the videos, and this seat is absolutely badass right off the stock room floor. And number 4 is gonna be the suspension and the ride. Now I've already adjusted the rear shocks and got them all set to my specifications. Now I think with a combination of the shocks and the suspension right there, as well as the new seat and the comfort of that and the handlebars together, guys, gives you a great ride. The bike rides smooth, and when you're over bumps and things like that, you're not gonna feel much. Now you can always upgrade to Legends and all the big boys like that, but at the end of the day, guys, this is a great option right off the stock room floor. And you know I gotta save the best for last. And at number 5 is gonna be the customizations and options that you can go with on this bike. Now, you know this bike is brand new, and once the manufacturers catch up with this, it's gonna be so many aftermarket parts and things that you can do to the bike. It's gonna be absolutely insane. Let me show you a few things that I did. If you guys missed some of the videos, one of the things that I thought gave it a nice pop was we added the screws on the windshield, gave it a really nice pop. Thought that really set the bike off. And then let's swing down. Let me show you some of the upgrades. Put out the floorboards, changed those out. The brake pedal, we went on the other side, heel toe shifter, all the matching set right there. And fellas, I got the saddlebag guards right there to even match that pretty blue burst paint job right there, as well as I changed up the saddlebag guards right there, those handles, and blacked them all out. And of course, you know, we went with the new slip-on pipes to match the all blacked out engine. It is just so many upgrades that you can do to the bike, with many more coming our way. So this is one of the reasons, and one of my favorite reasons, because I love to customize bikes out there. So at the end of the day, fellas, the 2024 Road Glide and Street Glide, for that matter, are badass bikes, and you can make the bike absolutely even better with all the customizations and all the things that we discussed of the 5 things that I absolutely love about this bike. So you guys know what I'm about to say. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, keep those 2 wheels down. Peace. Let's get a little ride in before we end this video. Let's just chop it up a little bit.